Hi, you're listening to the Outsourcing Hub podcast, the pod that brings you anything and everything about building great teams combined with powerful technology. And we promise to share infinite opportunities, news, updates, and trends in the industry. Hosted by the Vice President of Sales and Marketing at Infinit-O, Mike Gunyon.
Hi, everybody. Welcome to another episode of the Infinit-O podcast. Today, we're joined by Richard Tan, who's the Vice President of our Client Services Group, basically the head of all operations at Infinit-O. Richard, I think, what are we up to, about 1,000 people now?
Yes, Mike. Thank you for having me.
Yeah, thank you and welcome, Richard. I really appreciate your time. Richard's here along with me today to talk about the benefits of outsourcing middle office investment management solutions. So very specific topic, right? Investment management, and specifically the middle office. In today's episode, we'll be exploring the advantages that outsourcing provides for investment management firms. Outsourcing the middle office is becoming increasingly popular, at least in theory, among firms due to the many benefits, but you really need to find the right partner. So let's dive in. So first of all, what is the middle office? The middle office investment management refers to the set of functions and processes within the firm that support investment decision-making and risk management. The middle office sits between the front office, naturally, which is responsible for making the decisions and executing trades, and the back office, which is responsible for settlement, custody, and accounting. So with that very broad overview, I'm going to hand it off to Richard, and Richard's going to give us a lot more detail here and hopefully give you enough information to help to make some better informed decisions, or at least to ask some more informed questions. So with that, Richard, would you take it away and give us a little bit more about the middle office?
Sure, Mike. So welcome, everybody. To start with, let's talk about a little more about the middle office functions. So the middle office functions include trade processing, risk management, performance attribution, compliance, and portfolio management. These functions are critical to the investment management process, as they help to ensure that investment decisions are made in compliance with regulations and internal policies, and that risks are identified and managed appropriately. Infinit-O, over the 14 years of experience, have vast experiences doing these types of processes. Just as an example, in the area of trade execution, the team helps ensure the trades are captured and settled in a timely manner. In some products, we further support the review of the trade details, working with brokers and counterparties to ensure both present and future cash flows of securities will be accurate. By doing so, this allows our clients to free up time and resources to focus on market research for investment decisions. On a daily basis, Infinit-O also supports a review of security-level profit and loss. This is done before the market opens, allowing traders to have accurate information at the start of the day. This then allows the traders to significantly become more effective, having the notes in hand that is provided by our team and information on what could have triggered market swings. They also have data on hand that has already been reviewed for accuracy.
So that's a great characterization in a broad sense, as we've been talking about. And what makes Infinit-O somewhat unique in the space is that we support many of these functions across the board versus other firms that are just starting their journey in outsourcing, focusing on some specific functions in the space. So meaning that they're usually focused on specific investment management middle office functions and not the full suite as Infinit-O does. Is that correct, Richard?
Yes, I would agree with you there. Infinit-O has years of experience supporting end-to-end processes, both for the middle and back office departments, from portfolio accounting to NAV reporting, trade capture to settlements, client reporting, and creating reports that shows different performance attributions for the results.
That sounds great, Richard. I know a lot of this can be quite technical, which I'm glad you're here for that. But in the period of those last 14 years, what we've seen is a great deal of domain expertise growing within Infinit-O as we've worked with clients through their journeys, and in particular, we found this great place for us as we've helped clients in the middle and back office, as you've said. The typical types of benefits are, freeing up time and resources, as you mentioned, for the firm, significantly reducing costs as much as 70% versus onshore in the U.S., and managing risk, spreading risk, right? And then overall, the focus now more than ever is operational efficiency. So by adding those 4 key benefits into the mix, it really becomes a strategic decision, a strategic advantage to have the right partner in this space, I would say, from everything I've heard and spoken to you about. So those are some of the benefits of outsourcing the middle office investment management. As I've just gone through them, freeing up time and resources, reducing cost, managing your risk, and improving operational efficiency through all of those elements. Infinit-O is uniquely qualified to do this. We've mentioned a couple of those factors. We have many years of experience. Our approach has proved to be one that works for our clients, which is very collaborative. We bring to the table not just people, but technology, helping clients along their digital transformation journey with such elements as automation and BI, et cetera. And we've been part of those firms' journeys in integrating people and technology to optimize an organization's strengths and capabilities. Richard, did I miss anything there with the benefits or how we're uniquely positioned in the market?
I think there's one key point I want to talk about. Like right now, hiring resources in the US can be quite challenging, and the whole market is experiencing this. Philippines is uniquely positioned where we have a significant number of finance and accounting graduates that could help support these functions. And also, as Mike mentioned, through your journey, what we have is a process where we document the workflows, and then eventually we look to build our own technology on top of the processes that would allow you to scale your processes more effectively, further increasing efficiency by combining the use of our staff and our proprietary technology for automation.
Thank you, Richard. That's a really nice segue into how Infinit-O supports a business, and the fact that the majority of the talent comes from the Philippines, which is an emerging and lower cost region of the world. So thank you very, very much, Richard, for the time again today. I'm going to just recap with the last bit of a little bit of commentary about Infinit-O and how we're positioned. In that, we've just finished our 4th year running at more than 65 net promoter score. We're up to 67, which is a fantastic score for anybody who references NPS. We're about a 98% client retention rate, which is another great barometer of how well our clients support and would promote us. So moving beyond all that, let's talk about next steps. First of all, if you're interested, please talk to us and let's start a conversation. That's how it works best. You can go to sales@infinito.com or go to the website, infinito.com, and start that conversation. Very, very easy to do, and we'll set something up quickly. Once again, I want to thank Richard Tan for joining us today. It's always a pleasure, and informative 100% of the time. So thanks, Richard.
Thank you. Looking forward to speaking to everyone.
Yeah, great. And so until next time, this is Mike Gunyon. Looking forward to having another season of great informative podcasts. And again, looking forward to speaking to all of you. Thanks very much. Until next time, this is Mike.
And that has been the Outsourcing Hub podcast, building great teams combined with powerful technology with Mike Gunyon. Thank you for tuning in. And always remember, start small, exceed expectations, think infinitely. Think Infinit-O.